PlayStation, a hugely popular gaming console, has only been around for 30 years. Growing up with a brother just slightly shy the age of a PlayStation, I was privy to his own PlayStation hand-me-downs, which was mainly just a PlayStation 3 that ran Minecraft on it. Recently, I was given my own PlayStation 5 to use, and it has become my favorite form of gaming. Many people know about, play, or have watched someone play on a PlayStation, especially people who have grown up with it. The PlayStation, following the growth and exploration of at-home gaming, has had its own outward appearance change with each new release. First, I want to share with you a brief history of gaming consoles before the PlayStation's release. According to History, a website known for its historical reenactments, Ralph Baer had created the first multi-program video gaming system. He then worked with Magnavox to create the Odyssey, which ran multiple arcade games. One of the Odyssey's games, Pong, would then go on to inspire Atari's Pong, which was released in 1975. 2 years later, Atari would then release the Atari 2600, which came with joysticks, multicolored games, and interchangeable cartridges. At-home gaming would soon die down throughout the years, up until the Nintendo Entertainment System came to the US in 1985. With new 8-bit graphics, it had brought back at-home gaming consoles. Then, according to Flatlife, a YouTube channel and a video titled Evolution of PlayStation, Sony, the PlayStation company, actually worked with Nintendo to help create the first PlayStation. After being fired from Nintendo, Sony came back with a sort of rival attitude and started to refine that PlayStation. Now, the first ever PlayStation, released in 1994 in Japan, is a sort of more simple design to more modern PlayStations. It's a gray box with a sort of CD top. There are 3 buttons: reset, power, and the CD open area. The PlayStation 1, a more simplified version of the PlayStation, would be released in 2000. This one, I would say, most resembles a basic CD player. It is still gray, but it lost that reset button, now condensing it to 1 button with power and reset. It also contains a CD open area. The PlayStation 2, released also in 2000, takes on a brand new design. It is black and can be laid up or down. It has its name etched onto the top, and along the side on its ridges, hidden is the CD area. It still contains the 2 buttons, the power/reset, and the CD ejection area now. The PlayStation 2 is unique as it's one of the highest selling video game consoles of all time. According to VG Charts on Statista, a statistics website, by August 2024, the PlayStation 2 had sold 55.28 million units in Europe, and just shy behind that is 53.63 million units in the US, which, adding on to Japan and the rest of the world, comes out to a big 1,600 million PlayStation 2s. 2004, Sony would then release the PlayStation 2 Slim and the PlayStation 2 Colored. The colors include red, white, metallic blue, and a pink in 2006. The PlayStation 3, the one I owned, came out in late 2006. It takes on a new design with a curve on the top, still with its name board on the side. The CD area is more open than the PlayStation 2, and it still includes only the 2 buttons right in front of the CD area: the power and reset, and the CD ejection area. In 2009, Sony would come out with the PlayStation 3 Slim. Then 3 years later, 2012, Sony would release the Super Slim, both cutting down on weight and size of its previous PlayStation. The PlayStation 4 came out in late 2013 and is still a very popular PlayStation with new games being released on it. It removes the curved top from the PlayStation 3 and now adding a sort of indent on top that glows blue when the PlayStation is on. That indent comes over to the side of the PlayStation and includes the power and reset button as well as the CD ejection area. And though it is hard to see in that middle ridge is the CD area. In 2016, Sony would release the PlayStation 4 Slim, and then the next year, it would come out in Glacier White for all versions of the PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 5, both digital and standard, would come out in 2020. The standard version and digital, all PlayStation 5s, take on a new, almost futuristic design with a sleek, almost coat over the top of the middle PlayStation. The design has the CD area off to this side with the CD ejection button right below it. Its on/reset button is hidden in the middle groove of that PlayStation. The Slim version would be released in 2023. PlayStation, in its 30-year lifespan, has grown pretty exponentially. You have learned the history of at-home gaming consoles, as well as how the PlayStation has changed with each release. PlayStation is still a young sort of company and has much to do with each new release of PlayStation. And here is my work